Hey there, folks. Chris here with the 4K debut of one of the greatest films of all time, Chinatown from 1974, starring Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway, which is now part of the Paramount Presents line as it celebrates its 50th anniversary, directed by Roman Polanski. And it's interesting to note that the screenplay for this neo-noir is regarded as being one of the most perfect screenplays ever written, and it's a main teaching point in screenwriting seminars and classes everywhere. The other screenplay I can think of that's regarded in the same way is Pulp Fiction. So anyway, Chinatown was shot on 35mm film and it's been beautifully restored using the original camera negative, which maintains that film-like appearance in 4K with a fine layer of grain that never overpowers the image, as it showcases deep inky black glows and razor-sharp detail, which is quite noticeable on faces, clothing, and surrounding objects. This is obviously one of Paramount's signature releases, so I'm not surprised by the care that went into this transfer. It's a stellar presentation that brings out the best not only for the film itself, but the beautiful cinematography as well, which is set during a bygone era that we can only revisit on film. For the audio, we get both the Dolby True HD and 5.1 and the restored mono, which was previously available on Blu-ray. And both tracks are decent, especially the 5.1, as it gives the film a slightly more surround experience with clear sound and dialogue, although the difference between the two tracks is minimal. Obviously, this isn't an action film with loud explosions and deep bass, but for one of Hollywood's greatest movies, it does the film justice for this dialogue-driven film. But I'm sure most would appreciate listening to this in mono, as it was originally intended for its theatrical release. So with that being said, I'm rating the picture quality a 5 out of 5 and a 4.5 for the sound. For bonus content, the sequel film The Two Jakes is included on Blu-ray, along with new features such as A State of Mind, plus Chinatown Memories, and A Trilogy That Never Was, which is a discussion on the planned third installment that never happened. Also, all the previous features from the Blu-ray release have been brought over, including the great commentary track with screenwriter Robert Towne and David Fincher, plus a host of other features as well. So folks, as I close it out, Chinatown looks better than ever in 4K, and to those that appreciate cinema at its best, it's definitely a must-own. See you in the next one.
Do you know me?
I think I would have remembered.
Have we ever met?
She tells me she's you. She hires me. Now, whoever put her up to it doesn't have anything against me. They're out to get your husband. If I can see him, I can help him. It's nothing personal, Mrs. Mulray.
It's very personal. It couldn't be more personal.
You've got a nasty reputation, Mr. Gibbs. I like that.
It seems like half the city is trying to cover it all up, which is fine by me. But Mrs. Mulray, I goddamn near lost my nose. And I like it. And I still think that you're hiding something.
I want to know more about you.
You may think you know what you're dealing with, but believe me, you don't.
That's what the district attorney used to tell me in Chinatown.